How's it going, everyone? We've got quite a lot to cover in today's video. Another game will be getting delisted forever in just a few days on January the 1st. This one, it's really unfortunate. Unlike Transformers Devastation, where it was offered for $249 for a while, and you could get the game super cheap, this one is listed at $59.99, and there are PS4 physical copies that I am finding on eBay, but some people would want it digitally. We'll talk that, and on top of that, we've got some updates on various Japanese titles. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, kind of a breakout title, not in the sense of some of the absolute biggest games of 2025 that surprised people, but, you know, it's a game that did fairly well, and now it will be getting a free major update. We'll talk all about that. And also, Falcom has outlined some of their future plans and what they have in development. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, the Spike Chunsoft title in Exist Archive, The Other Side of the Sky, will be getting delisted on January the 1st. Now, this is a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita title. The official tweet notes, Exist Archive, The Other Side of the Sky will be getting delisted. Notice regarding the end of sales for PS4 and PS Vita versions. As of the above dates and time, sales of the main game and DLC will be discontinued. Software that has already been downloaded can be continued to be enjoyed even after sales, and re-downloads will still be possible even after sales, and production of the package version will also be discontinued. We extend our deepest gratitude to our customers and kindly ask for your understanding. They didn't actually give us clarification as to the reasoning. I did go on over to eBay, and they do have new copies on the PlayStation 4. I didn't even know this got a physical release, and it's $39.99. I mean, that's quite pricey. I could totally see you guys in a couple of years, this being one of those games that just absolutely jacks up in price. Sometimes it just happens overnight, and people, you know, when a game gets delisted, it's not overnight that everybody realizes, oh, this game has been delisted. Like, this one is not going to be a big story. It's going to get delisted. People will move on. 6 months to a year from now, you'll see it slowly creep in, and then, you know, there will be a little bit of social media discussion, and then all of a sudden, boom, the price goes up. That's happened to a lot of games, and it might take a year or two, but I could totally see that happening. And honestly, $40 for a physical copy of a game that, when did Exist Archive come out? Let's pull that up. Came out in 2016, so almost a decade old, I believe. October of 2016, so 9 years old, 9 years and some change old, and on the PlayStation Store, it is $59.99, and I don't think anybody should be dropping $60 on the game, but you guys know me, I am totally a fan of checking out, like, the more niche Japanese releases and JRPG releases, and yeah, a little bit of a bummer. This will be getting delisted. I would imagine it's some sort, you always have to assume it's some sort of licensing issue, publishing issues, because this game was published by Axis Games, and yeah, I would imagine some sort of deal is ending. I'm not entirely sure how that is going to be handled. And the only tweet confirming this delisting is the Japanese Twitter Spike Chunsoft account. The Western Axis Games Twitter account has not posted anything, but if it's gonna get delisted in Japan, I would imagine it's gonna get delisted over here as well. But yeah, the last thing I would recommend is you guys spending $59.99 on it. $60 for a game like this, especially a digital copy of a game like this, I would say is absolutely egregious, but we'll see how it turns out on January the 1st and if it gets delisted stateside as well. The thing is, the Japanese post on X has so little traction, hardly anyone is commenting on it, so I wanted to bring this to your guys' attention since I imagine it'll go under the radar quite a lot. Alright, moving on from that, Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. This was a surprise, bit of a breakout title in 2025. Level 5 hasn't been putting a ton of games out, although they've definitely had more titles come out with Inazuma 11 and Fantasy Life I, so definitely heating up a little bit. For a while, I thought Level 5 was gonna be a little bit cooked, but now it seems like they've found a bit of a second win, and like I said, Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time has gotten a free major update, a brand new roguelike open world fun for beginners and veterans alike. The free major update, The Sinister Broker Bizarro Schemes, is now available. It introduces Snooze Land, a dream realm where open world exploration meets roguelike thrills. With a high replay value, each run offers varied rewards in a deep yet accessible experience that anyone can enjoy. Rewards earned in Snooze Land can be brought back to the main game, making your slow life adventure even more fulfilling. Whether you're a long-time player or just starting out, dive into this dream world to begin a whole new journey. A host of new items. This update features a wide range of new items available exclusively in Snooze Newsland, and any items obtained through exchanges can also be used in the main game. Powerful new equipment, mounts, and more await. Be sure to collect them and enjoy your own adventure more than ever before. They dropped an introduction trailer for that, and then they've also announced Inazuma 11 Victory Road versus Fantasy Life I, the Girl Who Steals Time trailer. New trailer is now available, featuring Dustin Bellows from Inazuma 11 and Edward from Fantasy Life I as presenters. The two go head-to-head in a presentation-style showdown, each highlighting the appeal of their respective titles for anyone unsure what to play during the New Year holidays. That's actually hilarious, like competing with yourself and pitting your own games against each other. You know, W's for that. And the first sale since launch is underway as well. Let me actually pull that up to check if that is on sale stateside as well, because sometimes it would be a Japan-only thing. And Fantasy Life I is in fact on sale as a part of the holiday sale. It's 25% off for $44.99, so you can check it out. Kind of a hefty price point, but guys, those level 5 titles are just gonna be expensive. I think people just have to accept that as far as price point is concerned. And unfortunately, we didn't get a physical release over here stateside, but there was a physical release in Japan, and that goes for around 70 to 80 bucks in on eBay. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be spending that kind of money. Inazuma 11, on the other hand, is $70 as well. So just a little bit pricey. Man, I would have loved to have physical copies of both of those. Maybe sometime down the line we'll get physical releases for both of those, but for a while it was looking kind of bleak as far as level 5 releases over here stateside, so I'll take what I can get. And yeah, nice update for Fantasy Life I. And then lastly, Falcom has got a lot of titles in development, and you know that's got me excited. So obviously, Trails in the Sky first chapter came out in September, unanimously well received. Trails in the Sky second chapter is due out for a release, I would imagine, by the end of 2026. It's scheduled for 26, but I would imagine it would be September again. So that's going to be in September. And then they also noted that they have a second new title in addition to Trails in the Sky second chapter that will be coming in 2026. And they have unannounced Trails and Ys games in development. Now, Ys X Proud Nordics, Ys 10 Proud Nordics, will be coming out stateside in February 2026. I would imagine that's a new Ys title on top of that, maybe Ys 11. And then they have another Trails title in development as well. And then also, they do have the Tokyo Xanadu new project in development as well. They've got the unannounced Ys title, the unannounced new Trails title, Trails in the Sky second chapter in development as well. They've got more unannounced projects, an unannounced Switch 2 ported title. They've got an absurd number of games in development. Falcom is one of my favorite development studios. I know that their games are not going to be for everyone, but I feel like they're quietly growing. You know, Trails in the Sky first chapter did fairly well overseas, is what Falcom had noted. In Japan, the sales were actually a little bit underwhelming, but I feel like overseas, a lot of people were exposed to the Legend of Heroes franchise for the first time with Trails in the Sky first chapter. Hopefully, second chapter does really well. You would feel and you would just assume that the sales would be a bit softer, since with a game like Trails in the Sky second chapter, the assumption is you're now pulling from the people that beat Trails in the Sky first chapter, and that's just going to be a smaller amount of people naturally. So, you know, it is what it is. And it does feel like it's a little bit of a slower pace for the new Trails title, because if we don't get a new Trails game in 2026, which I don't think we will, even for a Japan release, because I doubt that at this point there's nothing officially confirmed, why would you release Trails in the Sky second chapter and a new Trails title within the latter half of 2026? That just doesn't make any sense. You know, you would be really competing with yourself at that point. Rather, I would imagine that Trails in the Sky second chapter is going to come out in fall of 2026, and then the follow-up to Beyond the Horizon is going to come out in 2027, and fingers crossed, maybe a global release for Beyond the Horizon 2 in 2027. I don't know. Hopefully they can get that done. If not, maybe a very, very quick turnaround. Trails in the Sky first chapter did have a global release. That game was handled by a different publisher, so there's a couple moving parts there, but yeah, a lot of exciting stuff seems to be on the horizon from Falcom as well. But that'll do it for me. Again, Exist Archive, The Other Side of the Sky, potentially delisting forever on January the 1st, so you'll be able to check check that out. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, gets a significant free update, and Falcom's got a lot in the works for 2026. Be on the lookout for their titles, and beyond 2026, they've got even more projects in development. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.